Good morning, Steve Reed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, markets right now are kind of mixed. We've got the soybean market right now down about 6 cents at 11.86 in the May. We did test almost 12.17 yesterday, then backed off on increase. Farmers selling both in Brazil and in the U.S. Weekly export sales numbers. Commitment is now still down 20% versus last year versus the USDA's forecast down 12%. In the meal, our export commitment's up 19% versus the USDA's estimate of up 8%. But I think that meal sales numbers will begin to fall once we get closer to the Argentina harvest. Brazil had record February soybean meal exports, where they pick up the slack from Argentina. Brazil farmer continues to be a seller with open harvest weather. Basis levels here for U.S. FOB is 67 over the May, where in Brazil it's 65 under, which is a new low. $464 a ton for U.S. beans versus $415 out of Brazil, $405 a ton meal versus probably $380 for both Brazil and Argentina. On the corn, they kind of have an opposite thing, with the dry weather beginning to stress the corn crop. Farmers not selling. Brazil corn futures continue to make new highs versus the U.S. On the flip side, we still see Ukraine as the cheapest origin of corn in the world. Our corn prices are $194, Ukraine is $175. U.S. corn export commitments up 27% versus last year. USDA's goal was 26%. Mexico, a record amount of buying from U.S. corn, up 32% from last year, whereas China is down 60%. The U.S. wheat market fell yesterday. Sales versus last year were commitments only up 4% from last year, whereas USDA is talking about a 4% decline. But the main feature was all of this talk of China canceling U.S. open sales, China canceling French sales, and China rolling as much as 1 million tons of wheat Australian sales forward. Again, in China, the wheat supply is adequate and the demand is on the decline. We've seen that Russian prices finally showed a little bit of an uptick, trading up from 198 to 203, whereas U.S. soft wheat is still 229. The next big hurdle for the market is going to be the March 28th acreage and stocks report. And again, there's a lot of numbers out there based on what people feel is going to happen. But in general, from last year, corn acres should be down anywhere from 1 million to 1.5 million. Bean acres up about 2 million, and wheat acres down about 2, maybe 2.5 million acres.